Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Vitor Roque. As Vitor Roque's agent says, I think he might come to Barcelona this summer. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Clement Lenglet, as it has been reported that Barca and Tottenham will discuss the transfer of the 28-year-old defender next week. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Speaking in an exclusive interview with AS, Barcelona new signing Vitor Roque's agent Andre Curry has claimed that the 18-year-old could end up in Catalonia this summer itself. Barcelona signed Roque earlier this summer from Atletico Paranense in a deal worth €61 million in total, that is 30 million fixed plus 31 million in variables. However, due to salary limit issues, Barca had decided to delay the 18-year-old striker's arrival to next year, with the player set to spend another year at Atletico. But with Ousmane Dembele now set to leave, there is a salary space for Barca to bring Roque to the club right now, and there is also a need for another attacking option. As such, the club have been looking into the prospect of advancing the teenager's arrival to this summer itself, and his agent has now admitted it is quite possible. He said, I think that because of the salary he can come. I think that he can come this summer or at the end of the year if Atletico Paranense are eliminated from the Copa Libertadores. It opens up the possibilities. He's going to be a great player for La Liga, Curie insisted. The striker, for his part, is also understood to be keen on making the move to Barca this summer only. However, it depends on Atletico Paranense as well, as they would be reluctant to let him leave if they do go deep in the Copa Libertadores. For now, they are staring at the possibility of an exit after having lost the first leg of the round of 16 tie against Bolivar. Failure to overturn that deficit could open the doors for Barcelona to bring Roque right now. Of course, during the chat, Curry also confirmed that the 18-year-old striker, who is making waves in Brazil, had offers from several big Premier League clubs but turned them down in order to sign for Barcelona. When asked if he had offers from Arsenal and Chelsea, Curry replied, yes, he had offers from there, Manchester United too. Talking about Roque's potential and readiness to play for Barcelona, the agent said he's spectacular, a great player, a very great player. Yes, he can play tomorrow. He can arrive on Friday and play on Sunday. Vitor is a top player. He has power, strength, and a very good work rate for this modern football. He has a shot, he has a goal. Given an insight into the striker's style of play, Curry went on to compare him to former Barca and Brazil great Ronaldo. As he said, he is very reminiscent of Ronaldo Nazario in terms of power. He is having a very good season. When asked for Roque's best position, he said, as a pure number 9, it puts pressure on Lewandowski. He comes on Friday and would play on Sunday. He is a bomb. Great words there from his agent about Vitor Roque. I mean, his words make me feel like this guy should come this summer. Honestly, I think Vitor Roque is pushing to come, but just the conditions are preventing Barca from making that happen. But after Dembele left for PSG, there have been this talk about the possibility of, of Vitor Roque still making it to Barca this summer. But it all depends because Barca have other priorities they are looking after for, like strengthening the right back position, Bernardo Silva's situation, and stuff like that. Also, there are a lot of things that Barca needs to do to sell players as well in order to ensure this happens. Of course, we did sign Vitor Roque earlier this summer for a total deal worth 61 million euros. That was a huge sacrifice because Barca really needed the player. They never wanted to miss out on the player again, like how they did with Endrick, where Real Madrid came and swooped the player away from our hands. So this was a case where Barca already said, do or die, we must have Vitor Roque. He's still 18 years old and a lot to play. He's still young. He's just starting his career, and he's a wonderful striker who have showed a lot of promise. So definitely, I think we just hope he will be a great signing. You know, from what from what his agent is even saying in this interview, it makes you feel like this guy is going to be a bomb for real. He's scoring for fun. And of course, we did do that signing, which is very important because we know that Barca have always succeeded when there's the top striker in the team. We saw how Lewandowski came last season and we just won La Liga. At least it was better than the last seasons where when Messi left, there was no striker, like there was no pure striker. Who can say pure striker? But which means it is very important to have players like Vitor Roque so that he will start learning from players like Lewandowski, so that before Lewandowski wants to leave Barca, I mean, Vitor Roque could have already mastered the way things work in this club. Then on to the next story of discussion. According to Gabriel Sanz of Mundo Deportivo, Barca and Tottenham will discuss the possible transfer of Clement Lenglet next week when the two teams met for the Juan Campa Trophy match. Barca will play their first match at the temporary home at Montjuic Olympic Stadium next Tuesday when they host Tottenham for the Juan Gamper Trophy. While both teams will be aiming to warm up for the new campaign with a victory, there will be off-the-pitch matters that will be discussed, such as the Lenglet case. The 28-year-old centre-back has been out of favour at Barca for quite some time now, and as such was sent out on loan to Tottenham last season. Following a fairly solid campaign with the Lily Whites, the 28-year-old is now back in Catalonia, but has no place in Xavi's plans at the club. Barca are eager to get him off their books as Lenglet stands to pocket wages worth more than 16 million euros in the upcoming season. Talks had been ongoing with Tottenham for a while now over a permanent transfer, but an agreement could not be reached due to the difference in the transfer fee being demanded and offered. The Blaugrana are seeking a fee of 15 million euros for Lenglet, whereas Spurs are not willing to pay more than 5, as they would also be taking on his high wages from the ongoing season. It has led to a standoff between the two parties, but they will try and untangle the situation and find a solution that suits everyone involved when they meet for the Joan Gamper Trophy. Since talks with Tottenham stalled, Barca have held negotiations with Al Nassr over a possible transfer for Lenglet. The Saudi Arabian giants would be open to meeting the club's fee demands and offer him a lucrative contract, but the player wants to continue in Europe. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.